Connor, you live on your own. How many crackers do you pull a day?
I tell you what, I have not lost a cracker pull since 2018.
But I will wear jeans on Christmas. Yeah, of course.
You're making such an error there, though. He thinks he's on Mastermind.
Elves for 1 point.
It looks like a prepubescent cabbage.
Imagine reading that to your nan on Christmas Day.
Look, it's the one time of year I'm willing to have 3 meats inside of me.
I genuinely still haven't put up any Christmas decorations. I just can't be asked. I keep forgetting. It's not on my priority list, and because I'm not going to be here on Christmas, like I just don't think to do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should see the people around where I live. They have gone all out on their it's like they're overcompensating for a shit year and a shit Christmas. They're
shitness, if you will.
Shitness, yeah. But I've never seen anything like. I've never lived anywhere where people get in the festive spirit so much. These houses, it's too much. It's like blinding, some of the houses, and the amount of colours on show is crazy. Earlier, I was working still, right? It was like 6 p.m, but I was working still. Outside my door, Santa's sleigh showed up.
Was
he playing his music?
It was basically a milk cart painted red, and they were like blaring out Christmas songs. I was like, this is just not what I need right now. I felt so like the Grinch. No regard for the electricity bill. Doesn't matter. Who cares?
Exactly. It's not very green. Not very green for the planet, is it? That's my excuse if no one asks me why I've got any lights.
Yeah,
that's saving the planet a bit of time. I'm in favour of real trees growing in the real forest, unlike you with your selfish lights.
Yeah, I like it.
Sorry, I said that to Lewis.
I was going to say, I've taken that as quite a personal attack there. Actually, cheers, man.
Yeah, but I tell you what, I've needed a drink this week. What have we got to drink, boys, today? I'm on the red wine. It's festive. It's red wine.
I'm being festive in the sense that I'm reaping the rewards of a Secret Santa.
What did you get?
I got some gin. I was very happy. It kind of like ruined the spirit of Secret Santa this year.
No pun intended.
Oh, nice.
He didn't even know.
He had no idea.
No. Yeah, but this year, because obviously you do it, you're in the office, you'll do it in a room, and it's like funny because you see people's reactions and you can get joke gifts. Well, this year, because you have to post everyone's presents too, there's like this website that we used, and on the website you were able to build a wish list, and it linked to loads of other websites like Amazon. And what it did was basically make it so boring because everyone was like, this is what I want within the money limit, please get it for me, and everyone just exchanged gifts. So it just wasn't funny at all. It was just, and then you had like a video call with like 10, 20 people on the call, just taking it in turns to open presents and being super awkward. And I was like, I don't want to be here.
I don't even like opening presents in front of people at the best of times.
I really don't like it. Yeah.
No, I remember being like a kid, and like, especially if you had like family around. When you're a kid, obviously a lot more of the sort of focus is on you at Christmas, and like sat there with my brother like under a tree, like it's like, now you open one, and everyone's like watching you, like, yeah, cheers. It's on a par with being sung happy birthday to. That's how.
Yeah.
The cringe.
You know what? Emma's house do it really well. That they literally have, everyone has their pile, and it's literally just 3, 2, 1, and this includes the kids, go. And you just open everything in whatever order you want, and you're all opening at the same time. And basically, if you get like a gift of real note, you go, oh, look at this, everyone. You wave it, they go, oh, and they carry on opening their presents. There's no embarrassment, there's no awkwardness. It's just everyone's happy, everyone knows where they stand. It's quality. Very good way of doing it.
Now, I wake up earlier than my brother. So on Christmas Day, my mum would have already been awake for like 3 hours, and she'll be waiting for us to get up so we can like look at our stockings that she's like done for us. So she's already waited for like 3 hours. So excited. And then I wake up and she's like, do you want to open your stocking? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it in a minute, because it's too much pressure anyway if she's like wanting me to do it, and I've just woken up, so I'm like, I won't give a good reaction. I don't know. It's like the inverse of, I don't know, 20 years ago when I was a kid trying to wake them up so I could open my phone. It's like revenge.
I remember like in Christmas we used to do, I don't know what I've discovered as well is I don't really know that everyone does this in different orders, like what you do on the day and which order presents and dinner come and all that sort of stuff. But we used to be like, especially when we were little, I remember like you used to have like So like a present would appear in the end of our bed or something in the morning, and there'd be just like one, maybe two little things in there. So you like open that. That'd get you like a little bit hyped. You know, oh, sick, this is cool. But then like normally if like family come around for dinner, we'd eat dinner maybe like 1, 2 o'clock, and then open the rest of the presents after dinner.
Ooh.
But I know that's not necessarily a way.
Yeah.
A lot of people go full presents first, then dinner later on.
No, I've heard of people doing that before, where they wait until after dinner to open their presents. So it's what, like, could be as
5
late
o'clock,
as 5,
maybe.
6 o'clock,
Yeah,
and you haven't opened your presents yet on Christmas. I genuinely, it baffles me. I don't get it. Yeah, it's always before dinner, I think, because the way I think it should go is presents, drink alcohol, dinner,
Brilliant.
drink more alcohol, play some board games,
Yeah.
drink some more alcohol, eat some more food, go to sleep.
that is good.
What's the first drink you have on Christmas Day?
That's a good question. I think we usually go for like prosecco or champagne with breakfast.
It's
Starter-
BF.
starter
It's the BF for me.
The Bucks Fizz.
Yes,
that's
that's a
good
good
as
one.
well.
Again, early doors. Again, it's the first time. It's the only time of year that I'll drink that in the AM.
Unless you're going on a holiday at an airport.
Touche. Yeah. I'm forgetting my own stag do there, I think.
And then you're like 3 pints of Guinness down before 7 o'clock, and no one's asking questions.
It's a good time.
Luton Airport, 7 a.m. 3 pints down. That's where we all want to be.
No, I think you're right. It's probably the only time of year that it's really acceptable to that. If you just rocked up to work and you're like, just had a couple of Bucks Fizz with my breakfast in there, people are like, are you all right? Everything all right at home?
It's not right, is it?
We need to have a development review.
Even boozy brunches, like bottomless brunches, you don't. They're not really brunch. You start at like 1 or 2 p.m, don't you?
Yeah.
It's late lunch.
And I do enjoy, I think one of my favourite things I'm now appreciating more, especially after dinner, and especially if you've had wine with dinner, is when you're full in the afternoon. It's only when you've opened all the presents, is a little Christmas nap post-lunch. Sometimes that is really nice.
You do need that. You do need that sometimes.
You do. It's so nice when it's like you just sat in the chair, the comfiest chair you can find, and you just realise it's coming. You're just like, I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to have this nap.
But you can't be for long, or you just you ruin the rest of the day.
Yeah. That's it. It's got to be a power nap, no more than half hour.
Yeah. That's all you need sometimes, but it picks you up. What else were your Christmases like growing up? Do you have any odd traditions with that? Because I've discovered that a lot of people have weird things growing up that they think were quite normal. Mine was a bit like, let's wait till as late as possible to open these presents so we get minimum enjoyment out of them for the day. And that was it. Especially when I used to have it's like when you had if someone bought you like a game for the PlayStation or Xbox or something like that, and you go, I really want to play this, and then someone's like, oh, here's 8 o'clock at night, here you go, this is game now, and I'm probably not going to play it now, am I?
I mean, to be fair though, Boxing Day, what is that for? It's good. It's a bank holiday, but it's like, what's it filled with? Nothing really. So I guess it kind of makes sense to open your presents late. Get a head start on Boxing Day. You've got all day.
That's true. You know early doors then what the day's out for, and you know all your presents. You can make a mental list of what you want to do.
Depending on how good your presents are, is how early you set your alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've had a stinker of a year, you'll be like, oh, I won't get it. I'm all lying.
If it's just socks, I'm not getting up till 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I think I'm trying to think of traditions. I think one thing that we always used to do, is me and my brother would be allowed to open one present on Christmas Eve in the evening. So, and it was obviously not a present from Santa because he hadn't been yet, but it was usually like a present, maybe like mine and my brother's presents to each other.
Okay, that's quite a nice way of doing it, actually.
Yeah, no idea why we were allowed to do that. I guess both us and our parents were impatient for opening presents. So I was like, I'm not gonna say no. So yeah, that was one thing we did. But looking back on it, I now think that's super weird.
Well, people do that quite often with like Christmas pajamas or a Christmas jumper. They often do it before, so obviously you can get up and wear it straight away rather than have to wait to open it on Christmas Day.
Well, that's one thing. That's another tradition me and my brother had when we were younger. Is every single year we'd have new pajamas for Christmas Eve.
Christmas themed ones as well, or just new pajamas?
No, just new PJs.
Okay.
Like fresh new PJs.
Your parents giving them to me like, you got to get a whole year of use out of that. You don't get anything down them for the next year.
It's like stepping in. You know when you go to bed and you're going into like freshly made sheets.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that.
Huge.
On your body as well.
You're wearing it.
Perfect. Yeah,
nice.
it's great. You got to look good in case you wake up in the middle of the night. Santa's there climbing down your trimly, putting presents under the tree. You want to be in your best gear, don't you? So you got new PJs.
If you see Santa, though, I don't think he leaves the presents. I think that's the rule. So it don't matter what you're wearing.
Oh, is that the rule?
I was always told that was the rule. Maybe I've been misinformed.
That seems a bit weird.
No, that's just really good parenting, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, if you get up, then he can't leave the presents, can he? There you go. They thought that through, haven't they?
Imagine walking into the front room, you see Santa, you're just like staring at each other. He's like, well, I've got to take these back now.
Just like, I don't want to look. I don't want to look.
He's like, you fucked it. This was a really good present, but you fucked it.
That's it. He just gives you a wedgie and then goes straight back up the chimney. He's like, fuck
He's
you.
reading off what you had, like PlayStation. Or
Here's what you could have had.
leaves you one pair of socks, and he's like, "That's all your lot. That's your lot."
Mate, that's savage. No, I definitely didn't hear that rule growing up. That wasn't for me.
Man.
All right, I was just well drilled then not to keep my not to wake up in.
That's it. It's taken 27 years, but you figured it out.
I used to have a serious problem falling asleep on Christmas Eve when I was younger as well. I used to get so excited that I just couldn't sleep.
I was like that. Yeah, I'd be up to the small hours.
Yeah, I'd honestly just be laying in bed, just like, well, this is rubbish, isn't it? Merry Christmas. I was literally just laying there in the dark. Like, I can't get up. I can't go to sleep. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Have you ever had that thing? I'm probably going to out myself now with one of these things that I say, have you ever done this? And then both of you look at me like, no. Like,
you know, I used to wear different pajamas every Christmas Eve. Do you wear different pair of jeans every Christmas Day?
Brilliant.
A new one.
Oh, here he is. What a top tier question that is. And also, Sam, there is a correct answer to this, which I will explain if you get it wrong. Go on.
Bad to get it wrong. Probably, I would say a brand new pair. I don't get a new pair of jeans for Christmas, but I will wear jeans on Christmas. Yeah, of course.
You're making such an error there, though, because of the food situation. How are you possibly wearing jeans on Christmas?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
how?
Good point. I might not put a belt on as well. I might have to without a belt.
I've just got this image of you wandering around, jeans around the ankles like a penguin, stuff in your face. Oh.
Mate, they're button jeans at the minute, so I just do one more button undone for every Yorkshire pudding I put in. That'd be fine. What I was going to say was, which is probably going to be equally as odd, but I've got to ask the question. So you talked about getting to sleep on Christmas Eve, Connor, and I think that's really good. I always had a massive struggle with that. And like, you stay up so late, you just make yourself so tired because you're only young as well. And I think something happened to me on one Christmas Eve with regards to sleep, and it's probably only happened to me like 3 or 4 times in my life, where I've like been consciously trying to stay awake, and then I'm just conscious of my eyes getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and like fighting it every single time. And then literally, as I recall it, I like shut my eyes for like a second or two, open them again, and like I'm awake and it's the morning. Like my brain's got rid of the whole bit of sleep and dream, and nothing has happened. It's literally like I blinked, woken up, didn't even feel tired or anything at all. And you have to do like a double take. And I think that happened to me one Christmas Eve, and it's probably happened to me twice again in my life since. It's like I've literally like teleported in front of time. Just like
that's like ideal.
Yeah,
that sounds
so
perfect.
efficient. It's so efficient sleeping.
I wish that could happen every night.
Yeah, but that happened to me one Christmas Eve. I definitely remember it, and I woke up and I was so confused, and I only knew it was the morning because there was like a present at the end of my bed, and that was it. And I was like, that is weird, but also I didn't have to wait very long for Christmas, so it's quite good.
That's it. That might just be more good parenting. They just slipped a couple of Nitol in there. This will put him out.
Well, Lewis, what about you? Any odd traditions growing up, do you think?
You know what? I think we had some very bog standard, not enjoyable, obviously, like very enjoyable times, but like it was kind of pretty traditional, like normal time opening presents. We'd always do that straight away. Just when we get up, we'd always, me and Luke, we'd go into our parents' bedroom. We'd bring like some small presents in there and open them there, just like sat at the bottom of their bed. Then we'd sort of go downstairs and open some more. You know what? One weird food that people have always told me is a bit weird that my mum always used to do. She always did. The first thing we'd eat would be a prawn cocktail.
I know. No, I don't think that's weird. With your Christmas lunch as like a starter.
Essentially, yeah. Or sometimes a few hours earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that too. I don't think it's.
Oh, okay, fine.
It's a pretty normal starter. Like if you are going for a 3-course meal, that's a normal starter.
Fine.
So I could see that.
You know what? I feel very supported here. Thank you. Because I've always wondered. I was like, fish on Christmas, is that not just a bit fine?
Trust me. So obviously we have Christmas dinner, and then because I usually spend it with like extended family, so we have a buffet type situation for later in the afternoon. So we have dinner at like 1, and then we buy loads of food. And genuinely, my family are obsessed with fish and like shellfish, and it's incredible. So there's like a whole fish course of a buffet that we do. So a little bit of prawn cocktail is nothing in comparison. So fish on Christmas for me is very normal. I'll back your family tradition.
Do you have those little red crab stick things that you used to get?
I've never tried that. I saw them the other day in the supermarket, and I saw them, and they were next to something that looked like prawns, like king prawns, and it was and the king prawn things that looked like king prawns on the packet. I had to double take because it said king prawn flavored sticks. And I was like, why have you made them look like it? Why are they only flavored? What is it? Why are they flavored like it? So they scare me a little bit.
Yeah, no, they're odd. No, I've always wanted to try those little crab sticks, but I'm always a bit dubious. So I quite like the taste of crab, but it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't look like cucumber and celery.
I don't think it is.
I feel like you shouldn't crunch.
No.
If I'm having crab, it shouldn't crunch. I know what you mean, though. I'm a big fan of the taste, like a bit of crab, but no, I don't need that.
No, I don't think that's wrong about prawn cocktails at all, Liz. I think that's pretty normal.
Fine.
What other Christmas foods do you have? Because where do you stand on Yorkshire puddings? Because some people don't think Yorkshire puddings should go with Christmas.
Yeah, I heard about this the other day. Absolutely fuming. To be fair, I'm obsessed with them. I think they go with everything. Because apparently you're only meant to have them a certain meat and certain times, and it's like rubbish. Just bung them on the plate as many as possible. If someone else doesn't want them, I'll have them. Yeah,
I was always like hoovering them up. I might even have a pre-Christmas dinner Yorkshire pudding if there's like one spare and like in the kitchen. And they're like, my mum was like, do you want spare Yorkshire? I was like, I might not put it on my plate. I might just eat it now.
Yeah, no.
I'm having my dinner.
It's a surprisingly good walking around snack.
Isn't it?
Well,
it's decent.
If you can like, it's essentially a vessel, right? So you can put a little bit of gravy in there. You just walk around, you've got a gravy and a Yorkshire pudding all in one, no mess. It's beautiful.
I can't believe they don't do some sort of portable Yorkshire as part of like the Boots meal deal. I would 100% have that as a course on the meal deal.
Have you not seen those? They're not necessarily related to Christmas. Places do them as a Sunday dinner type thing, but it's a Sunday roast wrap, and the wrap isn't bread; it's a Yorkshire pudding.
What?
Yeah, I've not seen that. Incredible.
No,
like the Toby Carvery or things like that, they do that as well.
Yeah.
It looks insane. Like you said, it's just packed with gravy and it's brilliant.
It's so good. I mean, I've never
amazing.
Yeah, we need to have one.
That's a good thing. Do you like a Yorkshire pudding with a crunch or the softer one that sort of forms the wrap, like you say?
Man, I soak them up in that gravy. They're soft for me. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. It's funny. I said it. There was no doubt in your mind about that one.
No, I'm very confident. Yeah.
Okay, fair. And then I think a buffet's pretty common later in the day as well. Just all the leftover food, trying to hoover some of it up.
The worst thing is.
You know what? I reckon he's going to say the worst. He thinks what he thinks is the worst thing. I reckon I might say is the best.
Yeah.
And it begins with and I'm. Does it begin with a C?
No,
fine.
I can't. Yeah, no. That is the worst. I will come on to that in a bit, but not the worst. But like the biggest anti-climax to Christmas is when you have a wonderful Christmas dinner, you have a nice buffet, and then later on when you're a bit hungry as well, because everyone's had a bit to drink, they're full, they don't really want to cook anything else on Christmas, right? And the go-to is dead dry turkey sandwiches. I'm sick of it. I'm never going to eat one. They're so dead. They're so dry. Who wants one of them?
Get in the bin.
Don't you put a bit of gravy with it though?
No, I've never done that, because usually the gravy's all finished from before, right? So
gravy in a sandwich.
Yeah, a little bit.
I could go for a little dip.
That.
I could do a little dip, like if we had a bowl of gravy.
I can imagine you whinging about dry turkey sandwiches.
They're dead. I'm not having it. Nah, especially if you're booze. You know when you like get a little drunk and you're like a little bit merry and you're like, oh, I'm a bit hungry. It's like, what are you craving? Not dead, dry turkey sandwiches. Like, you want something nice.
You know, you make a really fair point there because turkey is dry at the best of times. So when turkey is in like its 100% best state, when it's on your Christmas dinner plate with gravy on it, it's still dry at that point. 4 hours later, when it's been sat with some tinfoil over it in a baking tray, it ain't got any wetter, is it? It's not moistened up.
Mate, you need to slather that bread with butter just to give it a hope.
It's like getting stuck in your throat, you're coughing it up.
Just down in more wine to get rid of it.
I'm a big advocate of not just having turkey as the Christmas meal meat.
What's your preferred meat here?
Gammon.
Oh, that's great. It is great.
The one.
He's there. That's the pony. We like 3 meats on Christmas Day. 3 meats plus pigs in blankets, so 4.
Yeah. I mean, if there's ever a day where you go for 3 meats unnecessarily, it's the day you go to Toby Carvery or the day that you this Christmas Day, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Look, it's the one time of year I'm willing to have 3 meats inside of me. That's all I'll say.
Imagine going up to the Toby Carvery and like, what meat would you like? And you're like, yep.
All of the above.
Yes, please. All the meat.
Such a stupid question from them, isn't it? It's like, do you want this? Yes, I want this. But the other opinion that I have about Christmas is that cranberry sauce is dead as well. I'm a big proponent of there being no need to mix fruit of any kind with meat or savory items. There's no need for it. It's like people that I hate Pims as well. People that put fruit, so it's like swimming in their drink, dead.
Pims is dead.
Pims is cranberry sauce, dead. Shit tier.
What about bread sauce?
I've never had it.
I've never had it either.
I will confess I only asked this question because I had it for the first time today in a turkey and trimmings sandwich meal deal from Tesco's.
And they have bread sauce in there.
Bread sauce in it.
I'm not sure you can now pass judgment on bread sauce having had it.
Have I had it more times than you?
Meal deal.
I'll
give you. Look, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But go on, what was it like? Give us the verdict.
I quite enjoyed it. I mean, obviously it was cold in this sandwich, so it's different again. But I wouldn't say I disliked it. I was skeptical when I first saw it, but I quite enjoyed it. It goes very well with the meat, is what I would say.
What? This might be taste of? Yeah, it might be a stupid question, but what is it? Just wet bread.
I don't really know the answer to that question, having put it in my mouth earlier.
Good.
Actually, but I was just.
I have to Google this.
What is bread sauce? I don't actually know what it is, but I quite like it. And then let's talk about puddings on Christmas. Now, you're not always a big pudding fan anyway, Connor.
No.
But if you're going to have a Christmas pudding, what is in the Whittaker household pudding?
Mate, I tell you what, I just don't care enough about having a dessert course, because especially on Christmas, I think if you're going out buying a specific dessert course for Christmas, like a cake or something like that, I don't like Christmas cake, Christmas pudding, where you light it on fire. I don't like raisins stuff. So I'm a bit biased maybe, but I just feel like, what is the one day of the year where you literally can't look around the house without seeing some form of chocolate or sweet? It's Christmas, right? So why are you then adding on more dessert by like getting a dessert course? I'd rather just have a little munch on the Quality Street, the strawberry and orange creams. They're my jam.
They are the best ones.
Yeah, mate, I'd eat them all day. I'd rather pack it in. I'd rather have 2 rounds of Christmas dinner, be full, have a nap, wake up, hang out the Quality Street. Let's go.
That's fair. I mean, do you not have things like? I mean, there were lots of puddings in our house. Like we also did have Christmas pudding. Don't really have Christmas cake, but we did have things like a gatto might turn up, or a cheesecake might turn up.
Cheesecake.
You've said that as if they've just knocked on the door and waltzed in.
So, come and sit on the table.
Mate,
hello, boys.
I'd be down for a cheesecake. I do like a little cheesecake, What are you doing with your cheesecake? Is it just plain or baked? Or
I was going to say probably eating it, isn't it?
bit of a citrus flavour to it. What are we saying?
Yeah, something like that. Probably like what's my favourite one? Probably Yeah, like a raspberry or a strawberry one, maybe. A nice fruity cheesecake. I don't mind like there is a specific name for like a lime-based one. I forget what it's called now.
Key lime pie.
That's it, key lime pie.
Mm.
Also very nice.
I see the logic in it because like something light and refreshing after a lot of food, I can get behind it. I see why you do it.
Palate cleanser, isn't it?
Yeah, for more food afterwards.
More food. That's for the dry turkey later on. I just need a bit of cheesecake to slide down first. I would like that. Lewis, what's dessert like in the Savile household?
It could not be more different between the Savile household and the Davis household, is what I would say.
Oh, really?
So it was never a big deal. Like growing up, similar to what Connor was saying, it was all about the savoury. Like when you've got when you've got a cow, a chicken, and a pig all on the table, you don't need dessert. Do you know what I mean? Like the focus is well and truly on having a 3-course Christmas dinner. But at Emma's house, every adult brings a dessert, and each dessert could feed the whole family. So you're essentially having 6 or 7 different desserts and a full portion of every single dessert, which for me is too much. I struggle. I do struggle.
It's my living hell.
And do they coordinate it so like they're not all bringing? No one's turned up with 6 Christmas puddings for everyone.
No. Fortunately, no. So there's usually a couple of different types of cheesecake, a couple of different gâteaux, so like a chocolate gâteau and a black forest. They love a black forest. There'll be a Christmas cake and a Christmas pud as well, which will light on fire, obviously. And then there'll be mince pies and a few other just like bits and pieces, because there's the kids there as well. We'll have like all of like the little angel square things and all that kind of stuff. They're like Mr. Kipling boys. He always makes an appearance, Mr. Kipling. But it's everywhere. But at the same time as well, you've got the Roses, you've got the Quality Street. Roses for me, top tier. Quality Street have gone down in my estimation in the last few years. Quality Street were always my number one, but I can't be doing it.
I tell you what, we don't. Me, my mum and brother, we don't get in those selection boxes. Yeah, we don't get those in. We go like next level and get. My mum this year bought 2 separate tubs, and I mean like they kind of look like buckets full of the orange and strawberry creams. Yeah,
dreamland.
Because they're the only ones that we like. And then we bought other things like matchmakers and after eights. Like we only buy the stuff that we want, and we'll probably spend more money for it. But you're not left like fudge until next Christmas that no one wants, or the bounties in celebration. Who's eating them? Not having that.
I love a bounty. I'm going to be controversial again. Bounties are my favourites in the celebration.
Your favourites?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you high? That bread sauce has gone to your head, mate. I'm not having that.
I actually don't. I love the coconut in them, although I don't like coconut on its own, and I don't like coconut milk, coconut water, anything like that. But I do love a bounty.
The thing is, I don't. It's okay if you like them. It's okay. They're your favourite in a celebration box.
Yeah,
mate, you're wrong.
But it leaves. I'm in an easy position. I've got a great choice because no one else is going for the bounties.
Yeah, no. That is true.
I do like the others, but what I can do there is eat the bounties that no one else wants, and then I can still have more because what's left is not bounties, so I can still have the other ones. If I start with the bounties, I'm easy.
Yeah, if you start with the bounties though, all those Malteser truffles, they're going missing. Is it Malteser truffles? Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Galaxy truffles, isn't it?
Oh yeah, they're Maltesers and Galaxy truffles, different ones. Yeah. What about some terrible foods? What do you not want to see anywhere near your Christmas plates? And I'm going to start with one. What about, where does everyone stand on Brussels sprouts?
You know what? I like the controversy of a Brussels sprout. Now, the Brussels sprout debate rages on in the Savile house. Like, both my parents really enjoy them, and me and my brother detest them. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. I love having after 2 Baileys, having a 2 Baileys argument with my mum about Brussels sprouts. That makes Christmas for me. So they can as long as they're nowhere near my plate, mouth, or any other orifice, I'm more than happy. But I just love having them for the debate.
Yeah, I can't eat them at all. Again, yeah, some of my family quite like them, but they actually make me gag to eat. They've got something about them that actually makes me gag. I can't do it.
A putrid quality.
the look of them has always put me off so much. I don't think I've ever eaten them, so I
you
can't
know-
really comment.
Do you know what they look like? As a vegetable, they don't look ready. They don't
Yeah,
look ready to
don't.
be.
Yeah, that's a really. You know what? It looks like a prepubescent cabbage,
Yes.
and I can't get that out of my head.
Do you know what? I also think if you have to cook something with bacon to make it at least semi-attractive to certain people, it's not good on its own, is it? It's not. It's not a good food, is it?
No, absolutely not. It's not that you don't like Christmas pudding, but mince pies are fairly similar in terms of the
Dead.
raisin content. No, they're not dead. They're great. Mince pies are great.
Yeah, sorry, Connor. I've got
a
mince
running
pies all
thing.
day.
As a running thing, I don't really like fruit in things.
No, I think mince pies are great, hot or cold.
I can have them with any topping as well. I can have them with custard. I can have them with cream. I can have them with squirty cream.
Ice cream. You could have them with ice
You can
cream.
have yeah.
Decadent.
That is a top tier decision there.
Exactly.
Whittaker, you're missing out. I'm afraid.
Nah, I'm not having it. Nah, stick to my orange creams.
4 rounds. 4 rounds of dry turkey.
I'll tell you what, I'd rather have a turkey sandwich no butter than a mince pie.
What? That is outrageous.
This guys, it's Connor's Christmas is just a plate of gammon and 4 bottles of red wine. But that's it.
I'll be keen. Yeah, I'll be keen.
Should we talk about Christmas songs a minute? I feel like this is a big topic. Oh,
Thing is, I've got like serious PTSD from working in Boots as like a Christmas member, and then I stayed, and then I did 2 Christmases there, and it's literally the same Christmas songs on repeat. And I was there like pretty much every day of every week in December, and they just grate on me. I can't deal with them. So you'll never ever catch me putting on Christmas songs. I'd rather listen to anything else.
Oh, that is a monumental shout there.
There's some sort of Christmas songs they didn't play, which I'll be okay with. But any that appeared on that Boots playlist, that I'm out. I'm.
You know what? Actually, I get what you mean, because you, Connor, you worked at Adventure Island, and Sam, you might have experienced this when you worked at Subway. To be fair, because all shops and leisure facilities always have like the same 20 songs on repeat. Like I used to work in the cafe at Adventure Island, which is a theme park, and it was the same. I honestly shit you not, 6 songs. And that was it. And because it was the jungle cafe, so they were all jungle themed. And you'd be surprised how few jungle themed songs there are. Oh man, it was awful. It was awful. And so like, I can't watch Rocky because Eye of the Tiger was like in an 8-hour shift.
So
I would hear Eye of the
jungle.
Tiger 20, 30 times. I know they were clutching at straws. And it was also that Ching Chang Walla Walla Bing Bang song, whatever that is. The Witch Doctor. Oh, I can't be dealing with that.
Did they at least play Welcome to the Jungle, Guns N' Roses? Or did they not have
No,
reference for that?
they didn't. They've missed that. And they also didn't play Jungle is Massive, which would have made my day every time it came on, but fine.
Isn't there like a whole song from the film, George in the Jungle thing? The George of the Jungle could have been.
That was on. That was all.
That was on the playlist.
The theme from Tarzan, that was always on.
I
Nice.
don't even know that, but you did clearly.
Yeah.
Have you got any?
I hear that.
So have you got any Christmas songs you still like, or not really?
I tell you what. I tell you my least favorite first. I don't know. This one was the one I just remember. It's just ingrained into my brain. I hate it so much. And then at work, people found out that I like it a couple of Christmases ago. And then every single December, they just blast it out in the office, like all the time. I'm just like, please, God, no. Christmas rapping. Do you know that one?
I don't think I do.
I think I do, because I think the Saturdays have done a cover of it.
Oh, go on, Lewis. Give us a rendition.
I don't know it that well. I couldn't tell you any of the words.
So
I do know what you mean, though.
And it's so cheesy that I just hate it so much. It's ingrained in my brain. I just never ever want to hear it again. But like I say, there's not many left that I do like. One big one that I like is I think this is it. I might be making it up, but Chris Rea, Driving Home for Christmas. That's a nice one.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
It's a good song, that. Yeah.
And I've got a controversial one. Is it a Christmas song?
I mean, probably not by the sounds of what you're
Probably
cheating
not.
up to, but go on.
But we'll debate it. But E17.
Yes, I'm glad you said this. The only thing that makes that a Christmas song, though, I will have to say, is they did 2 videos for it. One where they just did a song, then they were like, We could probably do selling a few more albums here for Christmas, and did another video of them dressed in big white parkas with fluffy hoods,
Mate, that
and
aesthetic
added
is
some
cool.
bells. Some bells play at the end of the songs.
Yeah,
It's Christmas,
aesthetic
isn't
is
it?
sick. I'm into it. That's one of my top 2 Christmas songs, I reckon.
It is a good song. It's a raging debate again whether it's on par with Brussels sprout debate whether that's a Christmas song or not. I think
I am firmly on the camp of it's not a Christmas song. However, it is a straight banger. So I've got no problem with you having it in your top 2. But for me, it can't be a Christmas. It's just not.
I'm scraping the barrel with what kind of Christmas songs are left. For me, it's got to be a Christmas song, or there's literally about 2 songs that I can listen to on repeat.
It's just Chris Rea and E17 on loop.
That's it. I'll be sick of them soon.
That's reminded me for you're never ever driving me home for Christmas, because we're not having that road trip. Then 2 songs on repeat.
Yeah, no. Okay, let's not do a Christmas road trip together.
Lewis, what are your top Christmas songs then?
One has to be, and this is always the song I start off. It's the first one that comes on the playlist every time, which is Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, Michael Bublé version. Oh, it's amazing. It's just because the first word that you hear is Christmas. So I'm like, what better way to start off the Christmas season? Another huge shout for the last few years. My biggest played song, definitely last 3 years, has been Santa Tell Me, Ariana Grande. Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Connor, that wouldn't have been played in Boots because it wasn't out yet.
No,
I love Ariana. Honestly, get it in your ear canal. Get it in there, up in there.
I'll give them a go. I don't think I've listened to either of those 2 suggestions. I don't even think I could picture what they sound like, because I think I'm so scarred that I actively stay away from listening to any Christmas song. So I'll have to check them out. Yeah,
Michael Bublé does love a good Christmas album.
Oh, he does. He's just the master.
Yeah. He's so good at it. He knows.
Is that all he does though? Because I swear that's all I know him for. Is like.
I mean, that's all he needs to do. The royalties that he gets from that every year is paying for his mortgage. He's not bothered, is he?
He's not got a mortgage.
Sorry, I should have said paid for his mortgage. Yeah,
exactly. Right, I want to address one thing that I really do hate about Christmas Boys, and that is the dead jokes in Christmas crackers. Like, I don't know. This is someone's job to do this, and honestly, if I perform that badly at my job, I'd expect to be sacked. Unless the goal is to make them as bad as they are.
They must be. Because they're like dad jokes, aren't they?
But they're like the same ones all year, to the point where someone's reading it, you're already in your head reading the punchline.
Yeah,
that's it. Literally, yeah. Shark infested custard. We get it.
Yes, I had this last year. Like, your nan's at the table. She hasn't heard it before. She's loving it though.
You know what? Connor's nodded in the corner there as if he's never heard the shark infested custard.
No, I don't. When you said it, I was like, "What is that?"
Tell him.
I mean,
I'm struggling.
All right, I'll tell you the joke, Connor. You'll never guess the punchline. Right? What's yellow and dangerous?
Shark infested custard, isn't it?
He's here. He's 10 out of 10.
That's actual footage from everyone's Christmas Day. It's not. They're not even always Christmas related. That's the thing.
That's crazy. That's weird. I always skip the joke, dead the joke, and then go straight to the crackers we tend to use have like riddles in them.
Yeah, sometimes they have a riddle. Yeah.
I go straight for them. Sam, you'll know this because it's about jeans. You know that weird.
How are you about to link those 2 things? Go on.
You know that weird little pocket on jeans, the small pocket inside the pocket.
Yeah.
Right. Is that specifically designed for the small pack of cards that you get in a cracker?
Yeah, it could be. They could probably fit in there.
The ultra travel size.
I'll let you know how many things I can slip into the mini pockets on my jeans on Christmas.
You know what? There's someone at work who once called that mini pocket the urethra of the jean world. And I was like, you know what? That is such good logic. I love that.
You're not wrong. You're a bit disgusting. Also, is a cracker determined whether you win it predetermined by which end you pull? Like, one end is the winning end, or is it strength based or technique based?
It's definitely predetermined.
I think it's predetermined, isn't it?
Technique.
100% predetermined.
Honestly,
what's your technique then, Lewis? What's your winning technique?
Don't pull.
Really?
Yeah. You hold it, let them pull, you win every time.
I don't know.
So I thought that was utter claptrap. I watched it on a YouTube video a few years ago, and someone just went, "Oh yeah, if you just hold it," and I was like, "Oh, whatever." But I was like, "Well, look, I'm obviously going to try that now, aren't I?" I tell you what, I have not lost a cracker pool since 2018. I'm not joking. I'm honestly not even joking.
Connor, you live on your own. How many crackers do you pull a day?
Oh man, I'm always pulling the crackers.
That's just on his hinge. Am
It's not true for him though. I think that'll go in the end of season highlights reel.
That's it.
Boys, if I can take you back to Christmas jokes for just 1 second. We've agreed they're dead, right?
They are dead.
I've done a little bit of research. If I was writing Christmas cracker jokes this year, these are some of the ones that I think would go in instead. I'm not sure how sellable they are, but I'd like to read you some anyway. Some of them are short ones. This one you'll love, Lewis. You'll love this one. What do you call Santa's helpers?
Wait, are these? Sorry, I just
It's always good when you interrupt a comedian in the middle of their joke.
Are these not safe for work?
Famously, that's what they say on the ticket, isn't it? Oh, you're coming to Jimmy Carr live at the Apollo. Please interrupt him every 2 seconds.
I zoned out in the rules. I zoned out.
I'm just telling you a joke.
Wait. Are these meant to be not safe for crackers?
Some of them are, some of them are not.
All right, sorry, go on.
But our African American friends, they're welcome to them. Am I right? I'm sorry.
Right. What do you call Santa's helpers?
God. Are we meant to guess?
If you've got any quick guesses.
Elves.
Brilliant. Thank you.
You know how jokes work.
He thinks he's on Mastermind.
Elves for 1 point.
Let's have a look at that. Elves a pointless answer. Yes, it is.
I've got no idea.
Honestly, the first time you read this joke out was about 2 minutes ago now.
I'm just going to finish it.
God.
It's not even that good. What do you call Santa's helpers? Subordinate clauses.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah!
That's good. That should be the cracker.
That's a banger. That's an absolute banger.
Oh, I knew you'd like it. As a fellow language aficionado, I knew you'd like that one.
It's huge. That's huge. Did you write that yourself? That's quality. If you
No,
did.
I didn't. I wish I had.
Oh.
This one you might have heard before, but it's still better than a lot of Christmas ones. As I was paying the cashier for my Christmas tree, he asked, "Are you going to put that up yourself?" I said, "No, I'm putting it up in the living room."
A joke for Connor Whitaker there.
Okay.
Can you imagine though, right? Because we all know, right? Because if that's going, presumably you're going top, top in first, right?
You're not going basic, are you?
I say that. You say that, right? The spines are then going the wrong way if you go top first, which is my big problem with that.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh,
do you know what I mean? Like,
depends how far you go, though. If you just want to be the angel on top of the tree.
When you went Ain, I was like, sorry.
Right, I've got 2 more for you boys. I'm not sure.
Are they anus related?
No, but I'm not sure whether this one's going to make it in the podcast.
Excellent.
Oh, imposed myself. Sorry, I've been reading it out. Okay.
Go on quickly, because I'm just going to start.
What's the difference between Tiger Woods and Santa?
God.
Santa was smart enough to stop at 3 hoes.
Oh, come on. Wait, I think you need to. Imagine reading that to your nan on Christmas Day.
Oh, that's gold. That's absolute. That's incredible. That's top of the podium.
Okay. Right, do you want one more?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Oh.
Santa comes down a chimney Christmas Eve and to his surprise finds a gorgeous brunette waiting for him, wearing the sexiest lingerie imaginable. "Santa," she says, "can you stay for a while?" Santa says, "Ho, ho, ho, I've got to go. have to deliver toys to children, you know. She comes close, starts playing with his beard, whispers in his ear, Santa, don't you have a gift you would like to give me? Santa says, ho, 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 I've got to go. I have to spread Christmas cheer, you know. The brunette takes off her straps, giving Santa a full view of her breasts and says, Santa, are you sure there's no gift you'd like to leave? Santa says, hey, I might as well stay. I'm not getting up the chimney like this.
He's got a boner! He's got a boner!
Why has Santa got bars as well? Is he always speaking?
Oh, mate, he was straight. He was absolutely straight spitting.
Bang them out. Tell your nan she's speechless. Steal her nail flippers.
Doesn't matter if you lose the cracker, does it?
Yeah.
I think that's all I've really got, boys. I've enjoyed talking about Christmas with you today. It's been we're not having a real Christmas this year, really, are we? So I've enjoyed this.
No,
It's been good. Been good.
absolutely.
I hope everyone has a lovely Christmas, the best you can make of it. And,
That's it. You guys too.
And we'll definitely get on some more ideas very soon and do another podcast.
Beautiful. Look forward to it. Merry Christmas, all.
Merriest of Christmases, one and all.